expect here today?
Well, Jim, this is going to be fun to watch today. We got two teams out here, and to me, I'm going to focus on the coaches today. Which coach is going to give their team more chances to win it? What I mean is maybe being sharp on special teams, a fake play there, but also give them some plays on the offensive side that the defense hasn't seen, that maybe they can get a big play there. It's going to be fun to watch.
Always a threat, and he'll start his return now. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. Ryan Tannehill comes in at quarterback.
You know, Jim, I thought Ryan Tannehill had like a quiet, solid year last year for the Miami Dolphins. I think they're pretty excited about the future because they think they have a franchise quarterback.
Surveys. Throwing now to his left. Can't hold on. Brian Hartline has been a consistently strong performer in the NFL.
Jim, Brian Hartline never gets the credit he deserves. He is a solid outside receiver in this league. And in 2012, he was terrific for the Miami Dolphins.
On 2nd and 10. Eyeing that left side. Runs out of bounds.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football against cover 3. The defense is trying to stop the big pass plays down the field, so you can clearly see when somebody's around the receiver, throw it out there near the sideline, get these easy completions.
Miller's going to get it from the eye. Richard Sherman last year even had some talk up for Defensive Player of the Year. He was in the discussion.
Jim, he's a really good corner, and if you ask him, he'll tell you he's a great corner. My man can get it done on the field, and he can talk some trash.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd and 12. Tannehill sells the play fake and looks downfield. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
It's always good when your quarterback is able to deceive the defense with good play action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake. Defense reacts to the run, and now you throw it over the top for the easy completion.
1st and 10. He gets the toss. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line. Trying to establish the run, but there's nothing there here at the start.
Well, they didn't pick up many yards that time, no doubt about it, but that's a bad job by the running back. He picked the wrong side to run to. Nobody was blocked on the side he went to.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
Tannehill's got it in the gun. Looking for an open receiver on the right. No one was open.
You're near midfield. It's 4th down. What do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
To the 20-yard line. Wilson's the man in charge of the offense here today.
Well, when you talk about Russell Wilson, when you can move like he can dodge anybody in open space, and he has an unbelievable throwing arm. You put those two things together, you don't worry about the fact that he's 5'11". The man can just flat get it done.
Reaches out and grabs it. Keep an eye today on Zach Miller.
Yeah, Zach Miller, not a speed tight end in the NFL, but smart, crafty, and has good size, so he'll find a way to make some catches.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies. Ball is caught, tackled down at the 47.
This is a route that's not running up in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short, but when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
Wilson's back at it now, dropping back once again. Looking to the right side and throwing. The pass complete. Cameron Wake can rush the quarterback with the best of them, Phil.
Tremendous speed. You have to double team him. If you don't, he can ruin the game for your offense and win the game for the Miami Dolphins.
Second down now. Challenging the defenders to the right side, and it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit. Time by the defender.
There's Pete Carroll on the sideline for the Seahawks, and a year ago he got things going up there in Seattle, didn't he?
He does. You know, he does it a different way, doesn't he? It's always about enthusiasm. And Pete Carroll has a great saying. If you're not excited about today's practice, then fake it. I want fake enthusiasm. And you laugh about that, and you go, wow, that's so college, high school stuff. But what it does is it teaches you to come out and have enthusiasm for your job day in and day out. And that's what you saw when you watched the Seattle Seahawks play.
He had to make a tough decision at the beginning of last year, deciding to go with the rookie quarterback out of the third round, Russell Wilson, instead of the big free agent signee and Matt Flynn.
Oh, yeah. I was one of those guys second-guessing Pete Carroll last.
Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Seahawks now lined up for the extra point. The point after try is in the books. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. They come to the line, and it's first down. And they sack the quarterback.
Every defense is looking for somebody to hit the quarterback, and the best person to do it is the defensive end. What a good job that time by him.
Defense comes to the line, ready to pounce on that quarterback one more time. Can they get another sack right here? Trying to work that left side.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a third and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Daniel Thomas is in the backfield. Third and forever. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Gain of 17. Russell Wilson has it under center, and the second quarter is underway with this snap. And it's Wake who's in the face of the quarterback.
Well, if I was that quarterback, I'd be mad after getting sacked like that by the defensive end. Your offensive tackle's just got to do a better job.
Lynch is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Throws to the right. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
3rd and 16. Escaping the pressure. Almost intercepted.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Looking to scramble. Launches it down the field. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, you got to be smarter than that. You can't go for it every single time on 4th and long. There is a thing they have in the NFL. It's called a punt. Do it more often.
First down on the way. At it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
Tannehill's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Tannehill on target and finds Mike Wallace with the completion.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Offense lines up here. As they go ground here, he'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run, gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Gains 11. We've got an injured player on the field.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Ryan Tannehill will be under center. First down, throwing again. Picks up 9.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Out of the eye, he takes it across. That's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Seahawks official. Richard Sherman's injury seems to be relatively minor, or at least it's minor enough that he'll be back on the field shortly.
It's good. The Dolphins have the football resting on the tee, and they're about to send it down the way. What a stand by the defense. Turning it over on downs and giving the offense a great starting point from which they took advantage and put points on the board. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down coming up. Wilson's going to take it from the gun. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
Marshawn Lynch is in the backfield. First and 10. Getting away from the pressure. Almost intercepted.
These NFL receivers are so fast that you just got to get rid of that football and let it go. That time the quarterback waits a little too long and he underthrows the receiver down the field.
The Seahawks bring in an extra tight end for this play. Goes deep to Sidney Rice. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Trying to make something happen. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Russell Wilson is so quick, hard to get a good shot on him. Every time he runs the football, he knows to get to the ground just before the big hit comes.
And Rice is a receiver in the slot. Scrambling out of the pocket. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll